Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading. Spirit, see what's going on for Leo. Let's see what messages want to come through. So, Leo, this is a timeless reading, which means whenever you come across the video, it's the time you're meant to hear the messages. So I'm getting your tarot cards, and then once we go through those, I'm going to pull one card for money, career, and finance, one card for love, romance, and relationships, and then we'll get a general oracle card as well. Let's see your underlying energy, the world in reverse. This is about cycles wrapping up, finally completing something. It's usually a success of some type, but because it's in reverse, it's like this thing hasn't ended yet. You haven't crossed the finish line for some reason. So now let's take a look at the rest of the cards, because that's just the underlying energy. Your energy right now is the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's feeling like I've put my best foot forward. I've pulled out all the stops. I've tried what I can, and it's not working. It's not taking hold. Why? And you're feeling kind of deflated or dejected. Maybe you've been rejected, but sometimes rejection is protection. Oh, let's see where that's going. We're going to take a look at your challenges in this situation first. Then we're going to look at opportunities where you might find some good stuff. So the challenge in this situation is the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is going to sound so whatever, cheesy, standard, basic, whatever. I don't know what kind of description I'm looking for, but basically, the Nine of Swords is about anxiety and worry and stress, and it's getting past it. And it being in reverse is basically, you got to get past this. You have to get out of your head with the worry and the doubt and the fear. No matter what's happened to put you in this reverse Knight of Cups kind of feeling. And I kind of rolling my eyes because I'm like, I know it's easy to say and not to do. I get that. But this is where you need to get. So that's the challenge for you. What's the opportunity to help you with this, though? Five of Swords. It's coming up with a new plan or idea. The failure in whatever this is that's kind of got you down, right? This failure, this thing that's just not quite working, rework the plan. Simple as that. It feels like you're not quite in that headspace yet because of our challenge position of the Nine of Swords in reverse. Once you get there, I think you're gonna feel a lot better when you're finally in the headspace to start reworking whatever the plan is. Okay? And your advice card is, the Eight of Swords. It's feeling trapped, but it's all up here. There is so much in this reading. It's 3 swords in a row, and the swords are about what's going on up here. It's your thoughts, it's your intellect, it's planning, it's all of that stuff. You are so stuck in your head. You are so stuck in your head, stuck in a loop, like you can't see the way forward, right? And the way you have to do that, it's just by getting to the point that you can let go. I'm going to pull you some more cards. Do I want to do that now? Or do we want to talk? No, I'm going to talk about the last card first. This is really deep. So I want to give this the proper attention it deserves. Okay. Not that I don't do that for all my readings. I don't mean it that way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We're just going a little deeper for you here, Leo. The potential outcome is the Three of Cups, which is beautiful. This is connection. It's community. It's gelling in a group setting. It's lovely. It's hanging out with people you enjoy, hanging out with people you have stuff in common with, just having a good time. This is my party card. So the potential is there. No matter how you are feeling right now, you have the potential to tap into a lot of fun. You really do. Okay, so I'm just going to look at these 3 swords cards. I'm just going to pull one card for each of them. We're just going to ask a simple question. So for that Nine of Swords in reverse, how can Leo get out of their head and stop with the worry stuff keeping them up at night? Six of Cups. It's a card of nostalgia. Look to the past. This is good. There's got to be some kind of a pattern in here. What have you done before to get past or out of this kind of feeling? Doesn't have to be exactly the same situation, but when you've been in that kind of mindset and you've needed to get out of it, what have you done before? Take a look at that. Have a think about that and see if that will help. And this Five of Swords in reverse. So this is reworking the plan. What can we tell Leo about reworking the plan? The Fool. Start something new. You might need to completely scrap all of the ideas you had, all the ideas you tried. Maybe you were thinking of reworking some stuff because that's what I thought was going to need to happen, right? Try something completely new. And the Fool it's the energy of devil may care attitude. They don't care that it might screw up. They don't care whatever. And I think you wouldn't be afraid to do that either, Leo, but you're still looking at, yeah, but this thing didn't work and it's still weighing on you. Look at this with a fresh pair of eyes, with wonder. Like, I don't care if this doesn't work. I'm just going to go ahead and do it, right? It's taking that leap of faith. And then let's see what we've got under the Eight of Swords. This is you feeling trapped, okay? The High Priestess. Listen to your gut. Ask yourself this question. Am I really stuck where I am? Am I truly stuck where I am? What does your gut tell you? If you're listening to your gut, it's probably telling me, no, I'm not really trapped. I'm feeling trapped, but I'm not really, right? So those few exercises might help a little bit too. Now we're going to get a card for money, career, and business. Disclaimer, this is not professional advice, okay? I say it all the time, live life with your brain turned on. We're just having some fun here, okay? This is the tarot. It's a great tool for insight. It's not the be all and end all, but it gives you a new perspective. Take it as such, okay? And the card is home-based. Oh, I like the sound of that already because I like being in my home. I don't like leaving my house. I don't want no part of that shit. All right. Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Change your environment. And this is money, career, and business. And with this Fool card in here, maybe it's time to move on from something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you've been trying to just make it work at a company that you've been in and maybe you've been there a long time. Maybe it's time to start looking outside the company, right? Or maybe you're in business and you have a bunch of partners and you're just not in step with them anymore. And it drives you crazy. They're all on the same page and you're not. Maybe it's time to sell. Get out, invest in something different. You see what I mean? Maybe you've been watching your investments and you're like, you know what? Something about this just doesn't feel right. I'm not liking this. Or something's telling you maybe that something needs to change. Talk to your finance person and maybe look at some alternatives, right? But it feels like a change. This is around the home. Maybe like with the work thing. Maybe you got to see if you can start working from home. Or if you're working from home, maybe you need to be back in the office, right? Think of those kinds of possibilities. Now we've got our card for love, romance, and relationships. Relationships don't have to be romantic. It can just be someone you're really close to. This is law of attraction. You've been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. What did you want that you didn't get? And what's possible? Knight of Cups in reverse, feeling crappy about what you don't have. And then we have all the swords shit, but the potential outcome with the Three of Cups. Now that could be a relationship if you're into that. But you know what? 3 people, why not? I'm not going to judge. Nobody should. You do you. And consenting adults, bring it on. But this is saying that this is something maybe that you've wanted. So the one thing didn't work out. Hey, maybe it's you wanted to join the country club and you know what? You found a better one. You got rejected at one, found a better one. Who cares? It could be anything, right? You wanted to play for this softball mixed league team. They didn't want you. Well, you know what? You found a more fun one, right? Not all is lost, Leo. And the last card, this is our general oracle card. We have New Moon in Libra. Know you are loved. Oh, I love this. With our Three of Cups. You know what? Not feeling the love. Someone isn't feeling the love towards you, maybe. But there's a bunch of people who do. So there you go. I love that. What a lovely way to wrap up the reading. So good luck with everything, Leo. I hope it all goes well. And personal readings are open again in the description box. There's a link to book if you want to. And yeah, let me know how this goes and what this is about. Because I think this could be a very, very beautiful thing, depending on how you play your cards. All right. We'll see you in the next one, Leo. Bye for now.